the season to be jolly, but it's also stew season. South Louisiana's guru of stew, Chef Kevin Belton, serving up a Santa stew that's spicy, jolly, and going to be one of your go-to holiday recipes. A Santa stew.
That's right.
I like it. I like
Yeah,
it. And you got everything here.
Hopefully this will bring a little cool weather to us.
Ah.
Now, I did get a jump because, around here it doesn't cook long. So I took the chicken and I browned it off right quick. Just so I wanted to get it cooked most of the way so it doesn't have to, so I don't want to feed you raw chicken. So I left those little goodies stuck to the bottom of the pan where I had browned off that chicken. So here we're going to get in onion, celery, and carrots. And in a lot of Louisiana cooking, we always use bell peppers. But for this, I want the sweetness from these carrots, And something else that folks don't think about doing, if you want to change your cooking, like we put some of the vegetables in, put half the vegetables in, let them saute a while, then put in the other half the vegetables later.
Half and half.
Two different tastes, two different textures from the same ingredient. But it all depends on, your personal taste. My mother taught me that. And I always asked, I said, Mom, why didn't you put all the onions in together with all the onions? She says, because some will be softer and some will be firmer, and they'll have different tastes and different textures. The things we learn.
And that's what makes a good stew.
That's what makes it good, and it's one of those things where the longer it cooks, the more the flavors blend together. So, of course, we're going to season this. I have Creole seasoning, a little bit of salt, some Italian seasoning, smoked paprika, and some red pepper flakes.
That's smoked paprika. That's kind of like a secret ingredient there.
It's one of those things where I think folks see it in the store and don't really appreciate it. Because paprika is dried ground red bell peppers.
Sure.
That's why paprika is not, normally when you see red you think hot. But it's not. But it's dried smoked red bell peppers. Well, by smoking it, it adds another layer of flavors to it.
I told you he was the guru of stew.
Oh, man, let me tell you what. Right. And of course, look, a little garlic.
A little garlic. Oh, I love it.
JP, there's a bottle right there. A little oil. There we go. What happens is I didn't have too much oil in. And once you start putting seasonings in and your pan starts to get a little dry, if you don't put a little moisture in there, it'll make you cough and choke like we did. Matter of fact, I'm going to put in a drop of chicken stock. We'll put some in later. But right now, I just want to help get this up off the bottom. That's going to add us flavor.
For more on this recipe and all of Chef Kevin's holiday recipes, head to the Good to Eat page at WBRZ.com. It's a South Louisiana comfort food that's perfect for the holidays, and we're serving up Santa stew today on Good to Eat. Looking for a good comfort food to serve after a busy day of Christmas shopping and wrapping those gifts? Well, our South Louisiana guru of stew, Chef Kevin Belton, has one filled with Louisiana flavor, and he's serving it up today in the Good to Eat kitchen.
You mentioned shopping. Shouldn't being in our presence be good enough for anyone? I don't know. What do you think?
He did it again. That's why he's the guru of stew.
I think Monica and Jackie are going to kill us.
Oh.
Like, look at those two.
I tell you what, they're not going to kill us if we bring home stew like this.
Exactly.
That smells really good. And look what you've done to those vegetables.
A little tomato paste. Now, the trick with the tomato paste, I open both ends of the can and just push it through.
Boy, now I would have never thought of that.
I mean, how many times as a kid do we rim it and cut our fingers and all? And you're just like, is that tomato paste on there? No, I'm bleeding.
Cut both ends of the can.
Yeah, open both ends of the tomato paste can, and then start to push it, take one end off, and then you can push it all the way through right into your pan and take the top off.
Magic.
Yeah. Now, to give our stew a little body, we're going to do a little flour. All right? And unlike a roux, where, it's flour and oil or flour and butter, here we just put the flour directly in here, and we only want it to cook. It's already
thickening it up, yeah. Look.
Yeah, it's really thick, and basically we just want it to cook just for a little bit to get rid of that floury taste, okay? And for those folks that are allergic to gluten, gluten is what makes flour a thickener. So the shorter time the flour is cooked, the more of a thickener it's going to be. The longer it cooks, the darker it gets, less of a thickener. But instant mashed potatoes. Keep a little pack of instant mashed potatoes at home in the pantry. You can put that in instead of using flour if somebody's allergic to gluten.
Boy, what a great, that is a great solution for that, yeah.
Yeah,
A
now
little
let's
more
get
chicken
it.
stock.
A little chicken stock. This is also going to help get that little goodies up off the bottom of the pan. Oh, yeah. Now we can get our chicken back in. It's coming together. And if you're not a tomato fan, a heavy tomato fan, cut back on the amount of tomato paste, okay? But we're going to do some fire roasted tomatoes in this. All right?
We're going to have a lot of people in our presence when we serve this.
I have a feeling. I do have that feeling.
This morning in the Good to Eat kitchen, laissez le bon ragout cuire. Let the good stew cook. South Louisiana's guru of stew, Chef Kevin Belton, serving up a Santa stew that's spicy, jolly, and going to be one of your go-to holiday recipes.
I like that.
Laissez le bon ragout cuire.
I like that. I like that. Look at you.
Yeah, well, this is a bon ragout, I tell you what.
Look, you see how it's starting to bubble and sizzle and we got that body because of that little bit of flour? Look, how about some smoked sausage? Now, you know what's nice? Go with your favorite. You know, you can do an andouille in this. This is just the regular smoked sausage. You could do a chicken sausage. You could do a turkey sausage. You could do any type sausage that you like. And also, how about some white beans?
Oh, yeah, South Louisiana, we got to have our white beans.
Yeah, we have to put some beans in, you know. And then the argument is it white beans? Is it navy beans? Is it, you know, cannellini? Whatever you want, hey, as long as you gall it and get it in the pot, that's the most important thing.
Oh, well, for this recipe, it's Santa's beans.
Exactly. Fire roasted tomatoes. And you notice I saved the juice, okay? Because that's just gonna give us more liquid in the pot.
And sometimes they're hard to find in the grocery store, but you can find them.
Yeah, yeah. But you see, this is one of these dishes, you could put the lid on this and just let this simmer, because as soon as this heats up, the longer you can stay away from it, the more the flavors will blend together. And the only thing we have to do left to finish this off, we're gonna go in just with a little bit of spinach. But spinach, you know, hey, it cooks right away, so it'll be right before we're ready to serve it.
Yeah, put the top on, let it cook so it'll give you plenty enough time to wrap all those presents for Chef Kevin and me, right?
Exactly. Double X. Large. Just saying, just saying.
We're getting stewed for the holidays as we're serving up a Christmas comfort food, a Santa stew that will have everybody coming over to your house to wrap gifts. Chef Kevin Belton's in the Good to Eat kitchen putting the finishing touches on his sausage, chicken, and bean stew. And it is looking really good, Chef.
Look, it's really hot. Finish it off. How about a little spinach? And you know the great thing about the spinach is, spinach cooks so quick that I just like to basically fold it in at the end. You could turn off the fire and let it sit here if you like. But you know, while our spinach wilts, you know, I have to give you a little taste. I've got to give you,
This is the best part.
I got to give you a little taste. Wait, hold that 1 second. Look, let me get you a little fresh Parmesan right on the top of that. All right.
I get the first taste of the Santa
How about a
stew.
little fat?
All right, here.
There you go.
Man, I can smell it.
See, so I browned off the chicken early on because I knew it wouldn't be cooking that long. But we could have started with the Trinity. You could put your Trinity in at different times, so it layers the flavors. All right. We
I love that
seasoned
spinach. The spinach cooks pretty quick.
It does. It cooks very, very quick. And you know, you probably get a little bit of heat from the red pepper flakes. So if you want red pepper flakes, you can use them. If not, leave them out. Totally up to you. But we did fire roasted tomatoes. We did the cannellini beans, or if you want to use a white bean or a navy bean or a white kidney bean, that's fine. A little smoked sausage, some chicken, onion, celery, carrots. And you know, the longer this cooks, the more time for those carrots to get nice and sweet.
Santa's coming early.
Hey, this in a nice mug on a cool winter's evening, while everybody's singing Christmas carols and wrapping presents for us, you know, hey.
Jingle all the way.
Exactly, exactly.
Ooh, this is so good to eat.
Keep you nice and warm.
For more on all of Chef Kevin's holiday recipes, head to the Good to Eat page at WBRZ.com. Oh, that looks so good. Well, you know Christmas is almost here when you taste this Kris Kringle comfort food. A Santa stew that's hot, will make you jolly,
Keep you warm.
and it's good to eat.